I'm interested in what you said, Professor Stoltz, about the kind of clandestine nature of the troubling information coming out from Russia or China or Iran being hidden, versus that coming from other actors, which is maybe more obvious. And the title of this inquiry was very much about actors rather than just states. I'm interested in how do you see the development of disinformation in terms of the risk that comes from individuals. We've obviously seen Elon Musk taking a particular interest in the UK and spreading particular information here versus the threat from states.
I think what is very important that when we talk about risks to states from either individual actors or these organized influence campaigns, I think there's a huge distinction between, if we take operations from Russia specifically, which is kind of the domain of my research, to established Western democracies such as UK or US, internally, the influence on their population, the threat is not great. Whereas the influence of Russian campaigns in the rest of the world, including in the areas of strategic interest to the UK, for instance, could be great. Let's say the influence of Russian disinformation operations in Africa is significant and can be well documented, and influence on people's perceptions. Whereas the influence of Russian state or intelligence services actors and actors loosely affiliated with the Kremlin in the UK or US are, according to my research, much lower than of actors who are internal to democracy. And I think that, let's say, Musk's influence potentially in the UK greater than that of Russia. And I did a specific research on actually the influence of Russian disinformation actors, either proxies or, let's say, RT or Sputnik in the US during the 2020 presidential elections. And you could see that the uptake of their communication on social media was incomparably lower than that of domestic American disinformation providers such as Project Veritas, with which, for instance, RT collaborated. But the following of Project Veritas, kind of disinformation around elections and stolen elections, incomparably higher.